What's going on, guys? It's Shawnee Salami. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your day, because I had a great one when I got on today with some friends. Thayic Stronghold is one of my favorites. I know that's a hot take. This one we went to the very end and played as Argon. I won't spoil the result. All I'll say is it came down to a really exciting ending. And as much as I love the new update, we've done it a few times now in recent videos. So we're going back to the normal queue. We're wearing this new armor. I'm not sure how to feel about it just yet. The spikes I feel like are a little extra. But on this map, I gotta use the Longsword. It's the Jon Snow vibes in Winterfell. Next game, I'm going to switch it up and probably use something like the Battle Axe on Vanguard. I've been playing a lot of Vanguard, but just for this one, we're going to play Knight. I love fighting people with the same weapon as me, especially when it's the Longsword. I win with a gamble, but you'll never guess what happens next. Moving on, because they get the first objective done in record time, we're now at the catapults. And something I've been doing lately is, I've talked about it a little bit, is trying to work on my positioning a ton. Help me step bow change how I approach every single fight. You know I've been talking about this, and it's really made a world of difference. Now, the issue with that has been I've just been immersed and enjoying the new map, really, which I take any day over improving as a player while that's still new. But while I've been playing that map non-stop, it has led to me going back into some bad habits. But this one was a good one to get back on track. We kept the deaths low. It was awesome, and it was a lot of fun with tons of friends in this lobby. We have some regulars you'll see in my videos. Froggy Got Jokes. We have Ultra Blue, Netmeister, and we have Furious, who's one of my mods, but has never been in a video until now, I believe. A long-time supporter of the channel. We also have our sworn enemy and arch nemesis in this lobby, Joe Mama. If you want to play with all these idiots, they're in the Discord in the pinned comment. Our team is starting to get it under control, because this first stage, they just let that go in 2 seconds. That was a little crazy, but they really did turn it up from here. I'm not sure if people got auto-bounced or what, and it really becomes an even game at this point. Like I said, though, I don't want to spoil the result ever, but it does go to the end, because I want you guys to see the Argon run and see if we can get that done finally, because it's been a long time coming that we do get that. And great work by my teammate there to not get me up right away, because if they did, I very well could have got killed. You always love to see when you have smart teammates like that. And I decided I'm going to go right back and help them, even though they're not in a good spot on this hill where a spawn wave can come, because I got to return the favor. And we come out on top, and I make sure to thank them a few times, because that effort is always appreciated from a stranger especially. Staring down a lot of people here. We're going to do our best to survive, kind of weave our way in and out, and we're getting ourselves in a lot of trouble. It's some difficult weapons to fight with, some Dane axes and messers as well. So this may be an obvious tip for people who have played a while, but if you're a little new, what you want to do is position this player right in between you and the archer, so he's shooting him in his back like the bad teammate that he is. That's typically what they do, and then they can't hit you as well either. We initially do a good job of backing up here and going and choosing our fight correctly. Now I'm going to lose my mind. I don't know what I'm thinking here as I'm editing it. I'm just going to rush in and throw positioning to the wayside for absolutely no reason, and the expected result is exactly what happens. An interesting choice by the enemy team here to be using a catapult on players instead of hitting the wall like the objective says. Just very interesting stuff. I think Frog was immersed right here. This is my good friend. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's getting ready to throw that fire pot, but I get impatient and I'm going to lose my mind again. I had a really good game, kept the deaths to the minimum, but the deaths I did have were very dumb. Not only do I not stick with the team, I chased this person all the way to the bottom where everybody's going to walk to. Not a great decision. Once again, I did keep the deaths low. There is definitely some glaring mistakes, and that shows there's room for improvement as we take on 75 enemies and go say hi to everyone at the spawn wave, just like you'd think. Now I'm going to turn around, and all of a sudden there's about 18 people this time. This one I don't think was necessarily on me, and I played as good as I can considering how many there were. I actually got pretty delusional in the middle of it and thought I would survive. But we hang on for dear life, hoping for some teammates to come, but that's not going to happen. After this, however, we're going to die here and start to lock in and realize this is the time to start to slow it down, not get frustrated, and reevaluate how I'm playing, and it really did seem to work. Few mistakes here, but we are able to save ourselves by keeping our distance with crouches and not be humiliated by an archer on video. Pretty cool group fight, fighting alongside our friends Furious and Froggy. We do a really good job of positioning in this, in my opinion, by staying to the outside, not right in the middle outside of a second there. 730 longsword, how about that? This right here is a bad habit I'm getting into. I'm starting to do the thing again where I jab right after I get hit, which is definitely a mistake that's going to get exposed by any good player. Really got to work on that. It is kind of from the slacking as we beat the fuck out of this archer, excuse my language, for hitting us twice for no reason. Unfortunately, I do take this a little too seriously at times, so I look at mistakes I make, and it's especially helpful when I edit these, because I do put a lot of time into this game. I know people in the Discord see me rage quit a lot. I hate when I take it too serious. It's a pretty funny thing because once I rage quit and turn the Xbox off, most of the time I'm not thinking about the game, not even 5 minutes after. But I do want to improve because, as I said, this is something I'm putting a lot of time into for 3 years now. It's really given me a good side hustle as an income for YouTube, and I love making the content for you guys. So, as cringy as it sounds when sometimes I go too far with do this, do that, I hope you guys know it's coming from a good place of trying to help you guys, and also just at least make the most use of my time while I am playing silly sword game. Now it's life lesson time as you're going to see me stand still. This isn't my controller disconnecting or anything. I want you guys to know you need to answer your mom's text. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're having the most intense gaming session, if I'm about to break 100 kills or something, I answer my mom's text. You only get one mom. Make sure you do the same for yours. This is my fault really, as I hung here a little too long, and this quickly turns into a 3 or 4 on 1. And we're holding our own, but to make matters worse, look at this. We turn the corner. There's about 5 more guys coming. So we're done. We're going to die. Go back to the spawn wave. Our good friend Frogbert called this a certified hood classic. I'm not going to spoil the result. I want you to pay attention to see if I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory or if I'm going to win the game. Turn the banger soundtrack up for the end game music. And I'm going to keep the commentary to a minimum here. You're going to see me hype up the boys, and we're going to make our charge. Now, look how well I'm defended. Everybody's body blocking so someone can't get me. Great work by my team. You really got to give them credit. One more battle cry to hype up the boys. It does not get any better than that speed run. I absolutely had a blast with this game. This was awesome, and I just love playing with these guys and Joe Mama to a lesser extent. If you want to check out my review of the new weapon, the Golden Dag, it's going to be up above along with some related videos. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.